Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this knitted stitch. For the stitch you will have to know 16 rows, always repeating these 16 rows that I'm going to show you. It's not difficult to make. I will have written here, I will write the pattern too. As I told you, always repeating the 16 rows that I'm going to show you. For this pattern you have to cast on multiples of 8 plus 2. So start stitches by multiples of 8 plus 2. Now the first stitch, as always, I prefer not to knit it. Now if anyone wants to knit it, you just purl it. The first one you purl it, but I prefer not to knit it. I go in the second one and I purl it. So for those who want to purl it, they can purl too. Those who don't want to purl it, as I told you, I prefer not to knit it. The first one, they put it on the needle and they purl the second one. We knit 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we purl 2. 1 and 2. And we have to continue like that. We purl 6. 1, 2. We knit 6, sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we purl 2. So this row you have to do is you knit 6 and purl 2. You continue all the row like that. Now I knit 6, then purl 2. You continue all the row like that. The first row is ready. We finished with purl 2. The last two stitches have to be purl 2. Now we're going to start the second row. Now this row you have to repeat it. Every alternate row you have to do this row. So I'm going to show you it now. And just remember that every alternate row you have to do this, so I don't have to repeat it every time. So the first stitch, as I told you, I prefer not to knit it. Now if you want to knit it, you can always knit it. So you knit 2. If you're going to knit it, knit 2. If you're going to leave it without knitting, the first one you don't knit it, and the second one you knit it. Depends what you like. As I told you, I prefer the first stitch not to knit it. And we purl 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm going to knit 2. So this row, all you have to do is knit 2, purl 6, knit 2, purl 6. I'm going to purl 6. You continue all the row like that. Knit 2, purl 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I'm going to knit 2. So as I told you, you continue like that. Purl 6, knit 2. This is the alternate row. Every alternate row you have to do it like this. The second row is ready. We finished with knit 2. We're going to start the next row now. We purl 2. The first one I prefer not to knit it, and you purl the second one. You can purl it if you want. The first one you can purl it, as I told you, but I prefer not to knit it. We turn the thread on the hook like this, and we knit 2. 1 and 2. Now SSK, you slip one stitch on the needle, you slip the other one on the needle without knitting them, then you take this needle, you put it in the 2 stitches like this, and you knit it from this side. You knit another 2, 1 and 2, and you purl 2. 1 and 2. Again we're going to start from the yarn over. You turn the yarn over, you knit 2, 1 and 2, you slip without knitting them, you take the needle from this side, the 2 of them, and you knit them together. You knit 2, 1 and 2, and you purl another 2, 1 and 2, and you keep repeating. You turn the thread again on the needle, you repeat what we were doing. You knit 2, 1 and 2, you slip 1, slip another 1, you put the needle right from this here to there, and you knit it. You knit another 2, 1 and 2, and you purl another 2, 1 and 2, and you continue all the row like that, and you finish with purl 2 stitches. Now we arrived at the 4th row. As I told you, the 4th row is like the 2nd row. So for the 4th row, you repeat the 2nd row that we did. The 2nd row is ready. Now we're going to start the 5th row. The first one I prefer not to knit it. If you want, you can purl it. And you purl the 2nd one. Now, we knit 1, we turn the thread on the needle, and we knit 2, 1 and 2. Now we slip stitch, we slip another one, and we knit them from this side together. We knit 1, and we purl 2, 1 and 2. Now we're going to start again from the knit 1. We knit 1, yarn over, we knit another 2, 1 and 2, we slip stitch, we slip another one, we take them both together like this, and we knit them from this side. We knit 1, and we purl 2, 1 and 2. Again, we're going to start again from the beginning. We knit 1, yarn over, we knit 2, 1 and 2, we slip 1, we slip another one, we knit them together like this, we knit another one, and we purl 2, and you continue all the row like that, and you finish with purl 2. Now the row after the 6th row, as I told you, is like the 2nd row, so you repeat the 2nd row and the 6th row. The 6th row is ready too. Now we're going to start the 7th row. The first one I don't knit it, I put it directly on the needle, and the 2nd one I purl it. So if you want to purl it, purl both of them, you can purl both of them. You knit 2, 1 and 2, yarn over, you knit another 2, 1 and 2. Now you slip a stitch, you slip the other one, and you knit them from this side together, and you purl 2, 1 and 2. Again, we're going to start from the beginning, from K2. So we knit 2, 1 and 2, we knit another 2, 1 and 2, you slip 1, you slip another one, you knit it from this side, you knit them together, and you purl 2, 1 and 2. So you keep repeating. Now we're going to start again from K2, knit 2, yarn over, knit another 2, 1 and 2, we slip 1, we slip another one, and we knit them from this side. Now we purl 2, 1 and 2, and again you start from knit 2. You start again from the knit 2, and you continue all the row like that, and you finish with a purl 2. And the row after the 8th row, you have to repeat row 2. As I told you, the alternate row, always repeat row 2. The 8th row is ready too. Now we're going to start the 9th row. The first one I don't knit it, or if you want you can purl it, and I'm going to purl the second one. Now I'm going to knit 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We purl 2, 1 and 2, and we knit another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And the row you have to continue like that. You purl 2, knit 6. I'm going to purl 2 and you knit 6. Purl 2, knit 6, and you finish with a purl 2. Now we're going to start the 11th row. We purl 2, the first one I don't knit it, and I purl the second one. Now you knit 2, 1, 2, and you knit 2 together. You take 2 stitches and you knit them together like this. You knit another 2, 1 and 2, yarn over, and you purl 2, 1 and 2. We start again. We knit 2, 1 and 2. We knit 2 together. We knit another 2, 1 and 2, yarn over, and we purl 2, 1 and 2. Again, we're going to start from we knit 2, 1, 2, knit 2 together, we knit another 2, 1 and 2, yarn over, and we purl 2, 1 and 2. And you continue all the row like that, and you finish with a purl 2. And the row after the 12th row, you repeat row 2. Now we're going to start the 13th row. We start with a purl 2. First one I don't knit it, and we purl the other one. We knit 1, knit 2 together, knit 2, 1 and 2, yarn over, knit 1, and you purl 2, 1 and 2. We're going to start again. We knit 1, knit 2 together, knit 2, 1 and 2, yarn over, knit 1, and we purl 2, 1 and 2. Again, I'm going to show you. You knit 1, you knit 2 together, you knit 2, 1, 2, yarn over, you knit 1, and you purl 2, 1 and 2. And you repeat again. You start again from you knit 1. You continue all the row like that. Then the row after the 14th row, you repeat row 2. We're going to start the 15th row. The first one we leave it on the needle, and we purl the second one. Now we knit 2 together. You take 2 stitches together and you knit them together. You knit 2, 1 and 2, yarn over, knit 2, 1 and 2, and you purl another 2, 1 and 2. We're going to start again from the beginning. We knit 2 together, we knit 2, 1 and 2, yarn over, we knit another 2, 1 and 2, and we purl 2, 1 and 2. We're going to start again from the beginning. We knit 2 together, we knit 2, 1 2, yarn over, knit 2, 1 and 2, and we purl the last 2, 1 and 2, and you continue like that. You begin again from 2 together and you finish with purl 2. The row after this is the 16th row, so you have to repeat row 2. Then after the 16th row you start again from the first row. You repeat from the first row till the 16th. These 16 rows form the pattern. So after the 16th row you start again from the first row and you continue with the pattern. And this is the final result, how the stitch comes. As you have seen, it was not that difficult to make. As I told you have to repeat those 16 rows, always repeat those 16 rows, and you will have this result. It's like a cable, as you can see, with these. Hope that you understood what I was doing and that you try it. Bye for now.